Hello students, today we will learn about factorial. The factorial formula is look as n factorial, which is equal to n and then reduce 1, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. We will keep reducing until we reach 3 to 1. So all terms will be multiplied with each other. This is actually the product. Just like if you have 1 factorial, it can be open it up as just 1 because 1 reduce is a last value, that is 1. 2 will be open it as 2 times 2 minus 1, which is 2 times 1, that is 2. 3 factorial equals to 3 times 2 times 1. And 4 factorial can be keep reducing 4, 3, 2 and 1. So all these terms can be write this way. So this is how we open the factorial. So if you notice that the 3, 2, 1 is actually the 3 factorial. So it means the 4 factorial can also be write as 4 times 3 factorial. Means that if you have n factorial, it can be write as n times n minus 1 factorial. This is the formula. It can be opened like this as well. So let's solve some examples to understand how to open the 6 factorial. So 6 factorial can be write as 6, 1 less 5, then 4, then 3, then you have 2 and 1. And if you multiplied all of them, you will get the 6 factorial, which is equals to 720. Next is we have to simplify this first. How to simplify? First of all, we expand the 10 factorial until you reach to the 7 factorial. So then we stop till 7 factorial. Why? Because we have the denominator 7 factorial, which will be cancelled out, and the rest of the terms 10 times 9 times 8, they get to 720. And now we need to simplify this first. So we open it up this 11 factorial until we have the 5 factorial, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and 5 factorial, and then stop so that we can cancel out. So 2 factorial as opens 2 times 1, 4 factorial as 4, 3, 2, 1 and 5 factorial as it is, so it can be cancelled out. And the rest of things we can be simplify by cancel these values. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and the other is 2 times 1 is 2 and then 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are not writing 1. Now cancel, simplify. 2 times 5 is 10 and here we can cancel this. 2 times 4 is 8 and 3 times 3 is 9 and 4 can be simplified with the above 4 which we get from 8. So 4 times 1 is 4 and the rest of things we need to multiply them. 11 times 5 times 3 times 7 times 6 get 6,930. Now it's time to simplify this. So first of all, 9 factorial, 2 factorial and 9 minus 2 we have 7 factorial. It means we need to expand 9 factorial until we have 7 factorial. So 9 times 8 times 7 factorial and same terms cancel out. 9 times 8 and divided by 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1 and 2 times 4 is 8. We have 9 times 4, which is 36. Now it's time to solve this one. So 15 factorial over 15 factorial, and this 15 minus 15 is 0 factorial, and 0 factorial is equal to 1. Keep in mind it will not be 0, so this is cancel out and you have 1 over 1, which is 1. Now there are some terms which we need to write in factorial form. So we have to write in the form of factorial. For this, we have to write the last terms of this. So where the term and after that, what is the next term? We will write the factorial of this, and for this, we multiply it and divide by this factorial. This complete as 6 factorial and divided by 3 factorial, which is your answer. In this question, the denominator is clearly seen, the 3 factorial, and numerator can be complete by factorial if we multiply and divide by 5 factorial. So the numerator will becomes as 8 factorial and denominator 3 factorial, 5 factorial. It's complete. Next one, it's ended with 17. It means next should be 16 factorial. So multiplied and divide by 16 factorials, and first one is complete as 20 factorial and the next one is 16 factorial. Same in the denominator, it's already a 4 factorial. But what about the numerator? Ended with 49. So it means we need to close with 48 factorial. So we'll multiply and divide by 48 factorial. The numerator is complete with start with 52, so 52 factorial, and the denominator is 4 factorial and 48 factorial. This is the answer. Next here, we have to write this in the form of factorial. If you notice that the next term is should be n minus 3, so I'll multiply and divide by n minus 3 factorial, and the numerator is start with the n and ended with n minus 3 factorial. It's actually the n factorial, and denominator is n minus 3. In this question, we have to check the next term, which could be n minus 2 factorial. So we'll multiply and divide by n minus 2 factorial. Here the denominator is already 3 factorial, and the numerator it start with n plus 1, so it complete n plus 1 factorial, and denominator is 3 factorial n minus 2 factorial. To complete this, we have to check the next term of this. It should be 1 less, so n minus 1 factorial. We'll multiply and divide by n minus 1 factorial, and the numerator as it start with n plus 2, so that's the factorial of n plus 2, and the denominator is n minus 1 factorial. In this question, if you notice that it starts with at n, but it's keep going and n minus r plus 1. So next term should be 1 less. So we subtract, so it would be n minus r plus 1 minus 1. Because 1 less, so 1 plus 1 cancel, it means we need n minus r. So we need to multiply and divide by n minus r factorial. So for this, n times n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus r plus 1, and times n minus r factorial, multiply and divide. So on the numerator, it start with n, so it becomes n factorial, and denominator is n minus r factorial. This is the answer.